Hello, foodies. Welcome or welcome back to my channel Tasty Treats by Nikki to the English series of my recipes. And our today's recipe is an Italian recipe. So we are making creamy Italian spaghetti my way. I have invented this recipe, and trust me, this turned out to be the most amazing recipe I have ever had, and I thought of sharing it with you all as well. Let's begin with the recipe. So here in a bowl, bismillah, we are adding mayonnaise. So I'm taking here 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. And for your information, I have used here eggless mayonnaise. After adding the mayonnaise, next ingredient that goes in is milk. So same, I'm adding in here 1/3 cup of milk. The quantity will be same of mayonnaise and milk. Next goes in garlic powder 1 tablespoon. Next goes in chili flakes 1 tablespoon. Then goes in salt for taste. And then we are going to mix this mixture nicely and make a sauce of it. Basically the cream of the spaghetti or the sauce of the spaghetti, whatever you call it. And also one more thing that I want to mention here is that the milk that I've used is room temperature milk. Remember, even if you're using boiled milk, don't forget that you have to let it come to room temperature and then you have to use it. And even if you're not boiling it, still you have to take out the milk from the freezer or your fridge and let it come to room temperature. Keeping the sauce aside, we are going to cook the spaghettis. So for the same, the process is same. There's no rocket science in this process. So I'm not showing here from the beginning. You have to add milk, you have to add oil, then you have to add in the spaghetti or your pasta, whatever, and then you have to add a little salt in it, what I'm adding in here right now, and then you have to wait until the spaghetti cooks nicely in the water. Now if your spaghetti doesn't dip in the water, do not worry, don't panic, do not pressurize it, do not break it. As soon as it starts cooking, it will automatically get or it will dip into the water. So spaghetti is ready. We'll keep this aside, and till then we'll start with the preparations of the main, or you can say the main preparation of the spaghetti. So here I've taken butter, 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. Let the butter melt nicely, and you can use any butter of your choice. It can be salted or unsalted, totally depends up to you. I am using here unsalted butter from Neutralite. Once your butter melts a little, add in boiled corns. So here I am adding in boiled corns. Add it as per you require. I always love corns in my pasta and my spaghetti, so I am adding a little more here. Next goes in our prepared sauce. Mix it all well, let it well combine. So here I am adding in garlic, which is actually to be added earlier, which was actually to be added earlier after melting the butter. But I was so excited to shoot this recipe and share with you all, I forgot to add the garlic in the beginning. Any which ways, I have added 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, very finely chopped, and now I have added salt. Now when you add your garlics in the beginning, remember that you don't have to turn it brown color. it should be just sauteed and it should not change the color. The sauce is cooked and it is ready, so it's time to add in our spaghetti. So here in goes our cooked or boiled spaghetti. After adding it, again we are going to mix this nicely. And once the spaghetti goes in and you cook the sauce, this will get well combined and the sauce will become a little more thick in its texture. Next, I'm adding in here chicken. See, you can add just normal boiled chicken to this, but what I did was, and that was a very good idea because it really tasted delicious. I have just coated the chicken into the eggs and I have breadcrumbs. I have coated it with breadcrumbs, I have fried it and I have chopped it and I have added it. So our spaghetti is ready. It's time for plating it my style. So this is the way you plate your spaghetti or present your spaghetti. Into a hip-like shape. Now here I am adding some green onion leaves, sprinkling some basil, and voila, our spaghetti is ready. Italian creamy spaghetti is ready. Do try the recipe. I hope you all love the recipe, foodies. Do not forget to try the recipe and also like the video if you like the recipe. Do not forget to share it with your friends and families and your enemies. And yes, before you leave from here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel.